Hello, how are you doing?
Yeah, okay. Just, having a cigarette and chilling in my room. Not in my room, actually. So, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice.
I am quite envious again. I'm trying not to smoke at the moment. And all my friends are just literally I've just come back from my friends and they've all been smoking and I said no. I didn't even want to try. Just gonna sort of keep
I really tried, to quit, but it's not possible right now. I don't know why, but it's just, it's a summertime. So,
yeah, right. It's the sun. It is the sun. I swear.
It's never right time to quit. Because in the winter you have deadlines and you are stressed, and then in the summer it's too chilled, it's too relaxed, it's too sunny to quit smoking. That's horrible, So yeah.
What can we do when we want to quit? Like what can we do? There must be a way around it, like a really healthy way to do it. There must be.
To watch maybe videos about black color lungs. I don't know. Or read a book, How to Quit Smoking, something like that. That helps. I had that. I don't know. Yeah. Quite funny.
I know, because so many people I've been speaking to recently, they're trying really, really hard to stop smoking and they're using e-cigarettes. But I don't think that's really going to help.
Well, I bought like electronic cigarettes, but it's not the same. I mean, I think the best thing would be just to go to the hospital or somewhere and to have meetings with someone, and just to talk about that. I was actually thinking to attend that. I don't know.
You can go to there's different like Alcoholics Anonymous, but there's other ones that help you with addiction. I know. Because
but there's like specifically for smokers.
Yeah, the NHS do that. It might actually be quite good to go along just to a couple, just to see what it's like. Do you know what? That's inspired me. I think I'm going to have a little look myself, even though I don't smoke that much, just to find out, because I think you learn a lot from other people. I would say maybe just to go to a couple of sessions, and they're free as well, aren't they? So it doesn't cost. Yeah, how are you finding art school?
Pardon?
How are you finding art school?
I don't know. It's quite. I think it's interesting. I mean, I changed my course last year.
Mhm. What were you doing originally?
Because I'm doing fine arts critical practice.
Is that what you're doing now?
It's that what I'm doing now.
Mm-hmm.
And I found it like quite intense in comparison to like music and visual arts that I did before.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel quite lucky that they accepted me, very easily. So it's quite good. But
did you feel they respected your decision at the time when you wanted to move across? Was it quite easy to do so, or did you have to convince people?
Well, I had an interview with a professor of fine arts critical practice, and before I had conversations with the other tutor of music and visual arts, and I remember that he really didn't want me to leave because in my opinion, I really like art, and I was really interested in that before, like, I don't know for how many years. But I just feel that I don't really want to be an artist. I mean, I just can't imagine myself, sitting in the studio and painting something.
Yeah, I understand that completely.
My personality is more, I would love to work with the public. I would like to meet with people and to be surrounded with people,
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, and I remember I said that, maybe I'm not an artist to him.
How did he react?
And he said, no, you're an artist,
Yeah.
But it's my personal opinion, so...
Yeah, but you know yourself better than anybody else, so to have somebody tell you that you are an artist when you don't believe you are, it almost devalues this. It almost devalues the sense of what an artist is, because to be an artist, you have to believe you're an artist. So I think that you made the right decision for yourself by the sounds of it.
Yeah, but at the same time, I'm studying arts.
Yeah.
But, fine arts critical practice I found more interesting, and that it gives more information about society, our digital world, and what kind of impact it does on people. Well, other arts, I think, education, it's not like that. I mean, you really need to be interested in something if you want to figure out what you really want to do.
Absolutely.
Well, in there, you can get more theory, more readings, and in a way, you know that you can judge yourself and that you can learn from your mistakes.
Fantastic.
And not only in the art industry, but also in your own lifestyle, maybe, in a way. I mean, every time when you do mistakes, you still learn something, and you don't need to judge yourself about that. I think so.
I know it sounds like it's quite a personal course. Like, it can be not only just replicated in your art, but also on a personal level. And I'm not saying your art, because obviously you don't believe that yourself, you don't see yourself as an artist, but just in the critical practice of things, Yeah. Do you find that you're able to work a daytime job as well as going to university, or do you think that's quite tough at the moment? How's that working for you?
I mean, it's really intense. It's the second year that I'm working and studying at the same time, and to me, it's even more difficult because I'm from Eastern Europe. I'm not from England, and for example, English students, they can get a loan for the living.
Do you not get a loan?
Well, I'm not getting a loan for the living, so basically they don't cover my living costs. I mean, I work and I need to pay for my bills, for my rent, for everything, for my food.
Wow.
And I don't get any financial support from the university or from the government.
I find it unbelievable.
So it's really, really complicated. So that's why I feel in a way that I can't give 100% in the university sometimes.
Yeah, I can understand. Honestly, these kids in the UK don't realise how lucky they get it. Often, I think, I absolutely, my heart really goes out to you with that. It's just, I think it's unacceptable. I think, especially on behalf of the university as well, if they are going to be taking in students from another country, I think that there should be so much more support there. Well, in my experience, I mean, having had a look into this myself, I was absolutely appalled to find out how little support there is.
But you see, I think the problem is not with the UK. I mean, it's a problem with European Union in a way, because my country, if they could, or if they would love to, or would like to support us, they would.
Yeah. But
they don't care about us. I mean, it was my choice to leave my country. It was my choice, to challenge myself. And sometimes I have some arguments with my parents that, why did you leave if it's so difficult to survive or, to live in other country? But, I'm not the first and I'm not the last person who did that decision. I have many friends who are in their 30s. I mean, they're 10 years older, 11 years older, and they did the same.